Okay, so let's ask another question. Who's at the bottom of the food chain? So to figure out who's at the bottom of the food chain, what we're interested in is in a query something similar to this, except that instead of doing where employee name, where selecting name from employee where salary is equal to max salary, what we're interested in is we're interested in the employee with the min salary. Okay, so we'll run that. And we'll see it's our buddy Smith, Mr. Smith. Now, sorry, Colin. Let's think about this for a second. I'd like to see all the information associated with the employee whose name is Smith. So the minimum salary. So this is the information about the salary for Smith. Well, let's take a look and see if there's a pattern of low-ish salaries for all of the clerks. So I'm going to say select star from employee where job is equal to clerk, semicolon. Let's see what happens when I do that. It didn't like that. It says clerk was an invalid identifier. Now, the reason why I didn't like that is because, oops, let's try that again. The reason why I didn't like that is because I used double quotes instead of single quotes. And when you're looking for the values of varchars, Oracle is very particular about that. You need to use single quotes. So, it's still getting upset at me here. Let's see what the output was. Let's look at the problems. Oh no, it's definitely giving me some data. That's interesting. It's saying that there's only one clerk. I can't believe that. We just did a whole bunch of stuff with clerks. Let's do this. Select star from employee. Yep, there are definitely several clerks from employee where job equals single quote clerk, close single quote. And now we'll execute it. Oh, there we go, much better. Okay, so what we're gonna do, the salaries for clerks are, I don't know, they're kind of all over the place, but we're gonna give clerks a raise. So how do we do that? Well, we're going to use update. So the syntax for update works like this. You say update, and then you provide a table name. So we're going to update the table employee. Then you're going to say what you want to update. So in this case, we're going to say set, and we're going to say set the salary equal to the salary times 1.1. So we're going to increase the salary by 10%. And we're going to say where and some condition. So if we say where job equals clerk, then all the clerks are going to get a 10% raise. Yeah. Okay. Let's try it. Didn't like my parens there, so let's get rid of them and try it again. That looks a little better. Okay, great. So So we were able to execute the query, no problem. And now what we want to do is we want to take a look at the output from the query select star from employee where job equals clerk. See if the employees changed. Well, look at that. All of the employees went up by 10%. Smith was the one I knew about specifically who had a salary of $800, and that's gone up by $80. All right, awesome. Now, if at this point I change my mind, I think I'm being too generous to these clerks. They've made too much money. 10% maybe is too high. Maybe I'll only do 5% or something like that. What I can do is I can do a rollback. Now if I say rollback, what this will do is it will okay, it's going to roll back the update that I just did. So I can see that by executing this query again. And now you can see Smith, who had a salary of $880 just a moment ago, now has a salary of $800. All right, but then I changed my mind and I'm like, you know what? I think clerks should get a little bit more money. So I run this again, execute the clerk query again to see what things look like. And instead of doing rollback this time, what I'm going to do is issue a command called commit. So commit will write the changes permanently to the database. Okay. And what it does is it actually makes saves all the changes to the database up to the last commit. So in this case, I haven't done really anything to change the database other than this one update. So so that's really the only change that would get eliminated by the rollback, or the only change that would get saved if I do the commit. All right, well, that takes care of update.